Let me finish the first cup of Java. And I'll be back to provide truth and justice out here the American way. And don't forget viewers.
Radio cut off, radio cut off, radio cut the hell off. I don't have to represent my career. Audio drive.
Listen to that carefully and shake and quiver.
Trash. No doubt about it. Radio cut off.
What'd you call up 206 to hold your hand?
Radio cut off. Does it ever sound like I'm on the phone in the background of my video games? I don't know. He's starving for my affection. New York City, you got about another 10 minutes that I step in. Best y'all show me something. I'm back in my hole.
What are you gonna do?
The big tech that he is. You hear shit cutting out?
Got my bitches out there. Do I hear Miguel Cruz? Do I hear that sidewalk sissy out there? Miguel Cruz? Do I hear that Mexican out there, Miguel Cruz?
Yeah, so you can buy a Forcer another box.
Birdman, top of the morning, brother. Hey, Birdman.
Radio cut off.
I'm gonna be putting out my
Radio cut off.
the unwrapping. Let me correct that.
Radio cut off. Hey, we turned the clock back about 2.5 months. Let's go to the whole month of December, the first 7 days. Audio drive.
Big 10-4, man. Big 10-4, the special delivery. Put it on you later, Birdman. You know who it is. Your form of truth and justice, the American way. Let me get my next cup of Java. And I'm back out.
Boy, I got him guzzling them. He didn't even have a minute to guzzle between keys coming back with the first one. Audio drive.
Hey, Crazy, you don't listen to that crap out there. Waving it.
Nah, we won't rewind the video game. So Richie, right. What could he be at? 15, 30 seconds? He guzzling them shits. Richie got him nerve locked.
Whole lot of lies and bullshit.
Hey, Eddie, you know my gates are famous for capturing that. Famous for producing liars. Like you and your little girlfriend out there, Crazy Eddie. Hey, Eddie, your girls ain't doing so good out here anymore, Eddie. I wonder why is that? Because their own mouth destroys them, while mine makes me shine over and over? The year of the monkey. Eddie, don't try to key on me, Eddie. Eddie, it don't work.
I tell Richie, yes.
It only works when you're on 206's bumper, you little bitch. That's the only time it works. When you're in the port with him, you little candy ass.
Hey, he really likes you, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie, you know, that fair got the illusions of me actually liking you. He's got a lot of homo illusions, dude. That's all he talks about. Homo expectations, homo fantasies, homo wishful thinking. The BAU told me this cat is 1,120% certifiable homosexual. Now, who am I going to believe? That clown on the other end? Or the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the BAU? I'm sorry, Mr. You got a profile. That's a behavioral analysis unit. Part of 503 highly trained monkeys dispatched to correct the situation. He got you there, Enforcer.
You call for backup?
All the backup in the world never hoped you against me.
Oh, little Gabby on C127, a.k.a. Dirty Harry.
See those rumors floating around Jersey? I was part of putting 200 rounds through that plucker's body. You gotta swallow that.
Gotta make that cup of coffee, that glass jar of coffee. Maxwell House Folgers, what are you drinking?
You're a little late. You'll hear it clinking in the background of the video about a couple of minutes ago.
Joe Pisson number a fucking rat. Joe Pisson number a fucking dirty rat.
Hey, yo, that man would blow on you and put your lights out. I'm not gonna lie, but his hand is way bigger than your asshole, dude.
That dirty rat bastard. Shame on that. Damn, it's fucking cold out here.
He is the most accredited Federal Bureau of Investigation agent to this date in history.
I'm out of here. Hold on a second.
Audio. Let me crank it up a little. Audio. 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 Hey, Eddie. Eddie, let me tell you something about Joseph D. Pistone. He is the most accredited FBI agent to history and date. Not only is he most accredited, not only has he succeeded where all other FBI agents have previously failed, but you know what, Eddie? Even though he's semi-retired, when he's not running a big Hollywood movie company, Eddie, he's in Quantico trying to build other little brats like me. And, you know, they utilize a lot of my surveillance footage to train these donkeys. I don't know if I should hold that as a crown or what, but I'll tell you what, if that is the case and you think I should hold it as a crown, all I can tell you is that crown will never belong to me. Even all the moves I made during my operations to this date do not belong to me. They belong to the man who trained me. And that being the one, Joseph D. Pistone, a.k.a. the real Donnie Brasco. The King of New York, known at the top floor of Quantico as Donnie Jr. But quiet.
Oh, there's 206 on Richie's dick now, holding his hand. Look at that. Bobby Dow just came off and Richie called him up. Hey, Richard, you're not Joe Pistone, you're not Donnie Brasco.
Shut the fuck up. You couldn't even live out my rookie years and survive, man. Yo, you couldn't even pull the moves I wore when I was walking in blue. Get out of here, boy. Shut up, stupid.
You know, I'm like a lying politician. Shame on a mess. Yeah, he's equivalent to a politician.
Hey, Eddie, there's a lot of trembling scumbags in New Jersey right now, Eddie, that could only wish that whatever you just said was true, contrary to what it is they witness and know for a fact. And they're trembling right now, Eddie. Eddie, right now they're going over surveillance tapes of 2000 where my words are exactly all they can do is buy themselves a little extra time. That's all they can do. But I win in the end. And you know what? After I delivered 9/11, the year of the monkey was the last thing we said. And you know what's upon us today, Eddie? The year of the monkey.
And they just slapped me on the hand. Hey, Richie, run for me in New York City. I'll vote for you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe when I started my career and joined NYPD, I might have. But until what transpires and transgenders and goes down, I'm sorry to say, my hometown police department ain't worth jack spit, or any courtesy, professionalism, or any fucking respect. My apologies to those good cats in blue who really say I'm wrong. But you know why. I ain't going to stand here and justify or dignify my comments ever. I outrank all of you superiorly. I have more experience than all of you, and I've seen things you're never going to see in 3 careers. The King of New York, back in my quiet chair.
Warehouse fire going on, or was going on yesterday. Oh, it's happening now. Roseville, New Jersey. A massive warehouse fire going on as we speak. Another one? That was one yesterday. That one. Well, that might have been it. That might have been yesterday's. This is just some video they're showing. Yeah, I think that was yesterday. By 206 and 80 something. Is that 206 trying to talk out there? Starving for my attention.
I don't know. It sounds like you were trying to talk, but Richie was stepping all over you. No enforcer. Nobody starves for your attention out here. At least not 206. The only 2 people that actually talk to you out here is Crazy Eddie, which started this with you a year and a half ago, and Funky Junkie Birdman. Those are the only 2 cats you got out here that would starve for your affection or beg to talk to you. Everybody else keys up on you, including the King of New York. And you know what? Oh, it is the year of the monkey. Damn, that hilltop looking good. Matter of fact, you know what? When I get back to the hilltop, I'm going to give this AL80B away to somebody. Somebody's going to get Richie's AL80B on Video Gate while I'm handing it to them. I wonder why. The King of New York. I'll be back.
Nobody wants that garbage.
Really? You went out and bought a Ameritron and you want the whole world to believe your 3 videos on CK's channel because you love my Ameritron.
Someone tell 206 I got his mic. Let him know. Someone tell 206 I said crush. I said radio cutoff. Tell 206 I said spank the baby. Let him know, Richard. Let him know. Break it down to him. And it's with a stock radio. Wait till next month to unwrap it.
And guys, if we had a paycheck for every time he repeated that in the last 5 days, we'd have a whole year's worth. The King of New York, rockin' on.
You think these guys are crying out? Wait till next month, it's gonna be all over.
Ooh, we're scared.
Next month they're gonna be in tears. I'm up to send Richard and 206 a towel.
No, they're not. They're going to be in tears when I get back to that location with another light bulb behind me and another K&a. Audio drive.
Well, don't seem like the KW you got now is doing any justice, Richard, against my 5 pound steel hammer.
Is he starving for my affection, guys? Is he really trying to talk to me, reason with me, or justify the last 15, 16 months out here? Come on, man. You guys got to do better than that. I'm ashamed to say I know some of you guys for 3 decades. You know what I mean?
Just got killed, followed by the pine box.
Yeah, the pine box is easy to remember. It happened on January 27th, 127. You want to see the Newark side of the pine box? Go to 206's channel, 127 gates. Real easy to remember. While I put the nails in that pine box, audio drive right over the top of your heads to Newark.
Just remember the unwrapping in 2016. The unwrapping. The unwrapping 2016. He got a 32 pill against my 5-watt radio, and I'm still crushing that monkey. I'm still crushing that monkey 206.
And that stupid junkie really thinks you got a dirty 2-pill rather than just a 2-pill that's dirty enough to step all over him. Audio drive.
That's all right, because I'm a stock station. I'm running a stock station.
Audio drive. I don't know. You notice when Richie was on Utica Avenue there in New York City, we didn't know who this enforcer cat was till I moved off that hill? I wonder why that is, boys and girls. I'll show you why. I got to find the gate where he kept asking, you got me? You got me? You get me? Yeah, buddy. We shut that junkie right out. Ain't that right, 45? You little wussah.
Nobody heard of that junkie. When you're in Jersey, you were on the
Audio drive. Yeah? You keep believing that, fantasy boy.
definitely one making it to the Big Apple.
You keep believing that, fantasy boy. I was shutting down the Big Apple. Shutting it down. Shutting it down all over its water lines. Its far water lines. Manhattan, shit, that was a downpin. Audio drive.
For 3 decades, I don't think so. Richie, you're delusional, you're not a cop, you're not...
Alright, guys, he's vying for my affection and vying to go on a rant, rave, and a roll. To all you cats that have been out here for how long? And there's a couple of you that I know that are out here every morning. You know, maybe you should give them an earful one day and let them know how nice those shops were, how well stocked, and what there was none of in there. Any used equipment for sale. Stocked head to toe, front to back, top to bottom. Everything brand new in the box. No used, no refurbs. Audio drive.
You're not even using a new pipe. Even the pipe that you smoke, your K2 is used. Everything about you is used, from your clothes to your pipe.
Look at that. He still insists I'm smoking his pipe, dude. He still insists after he met our video game, I never see Richie up close, that I'm still his right-hand drug-smoking buddy. How much more exposure do I need? You know what it is? He's vying for somebody to talk to. Attention is all he wants. He figures if he's labeled me as major drug buddy, it might make him look good. All right, I'm going to sit back quiet and let him give us all a narcotics education.
Someone told that crackhead I said crush. There you go, spank the baby, see? They heard me over you, junkie. Alright, next month, the Unwrapped in 2016. New and improved.
Show me up.
You think I'm busting 30 dBs now on your radio? Forget about it, next month I'm going to be in everyone's red zone. I'm this bitch. And you're definitely not going to hear that crackhead. You're not going to hear the crackhead 127, you're definitely not going to hear 206. He's going to be sinking in the Hudson River when I'm done with him. That 32 pills not doing the justice for you there. 8206, that 32 kills not doing justice.
Radio cut off.
Damn, I don't even hear 206 anymore. Where the hell did he go? Did he blow his ass up? Hey, Richard, you better, you're loving.
Radio cut off. Radio cut off.
This shit blew up. What happened to your boyfriend, Richard? I don't hear 206 anymore. I think his app went bye.
Look at that. He's starving for the two kings in New York City. The cats that been running 19 every morning. He's starving for the king's attentions. Audio drive.
More like the queens.
Well, yeah, there usually is a couple of queens out here. Crazy Eddie, Michael Punky Prime, a.k.a. Force 250, Cokey Bird, the dishwasher. So coked up, he constantly talks to you while you're on the key in his own video gate. Displaying drugs and hardcore drug usage at his finest. The King of New York, radio cutting him off. Look, even Crazy Eddie's stepping all over you with a screaming bitch. He's trying to tell you something, girl.
Just let Richard know that your force is sick.
Radio cut off.
Just let that crackhead 127 know. And that fag boy 206 that the
Radio cut off.
just let that those two bunnies.
Radio cut off. Bunny, Jackrabbit, cut off.
Boys. No, he's on my Johnson.
Do you think so, New York City?
My last cup of Java before I head out. I'll be back.
Coming back.